Hey guys, it's Rylle, and for today I have a When Life Gives You Lemons eyeshadow look. So I'm starting off with my face products. So I'm gonna remove my glasses, and keep in mind I can't really see anything without my glasses. So I'm gonna start off with a primer. So I'm gonna use my Benefit Porefessional, which has been the primer that I've been using for years now. So next I'm moving on to my face base, which is foundation, BB cream, etc. And for today I'm using the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum Foundation, and I'm in the shade 52 Vanilla, and I'm mixing that with this iWhite BB Holic BB Cream in the shade beige, which is actually a local brand here in the Philippines. So what I do is squeeze them out on top of my hand like that and mix the two together because I like the consistency and color that it makes. So now I'm using the Coty Airspun to put under my eyes. I'm not going to use concealer today because I don't think that I need it. So now let's start with the eyeshadow look. I'm first gonna take a transition shade. The first palette that I'll be using is the e.l.f. Mad for Mad eyeshadow palette, and it's just the neutral palette. I'm gonna be using the third shade over here. I'm just gonna dip into that and then work. So I did both transition on my eyes already. Now let's move on to the actual yellow colors. So the next eyeshadow palette that I'm using is this Okalan matte eyeshadow palette. And I'm gonna be using the shade Mustard first. So it is a very mustard-y color. It's more of a darker yellow. So I'm gonna start putting that on the outer eye and then move inwards. Okay, so I fixed the angle so that you guys can see better. So right now I'm still dipping into mustard. I'm just putting that on my eye. So now we're moving into the Cute AF palette from Colourpop. So I'm gonna be using the yellow shade, which is, I think it's the shade French Kiss, since it has its name on the back. And I'm gonna be using a very fluffy blending brush to apply this. It is a very, very bright yellow. So I'm actually spreading that all over my eye on top of everything I just did. So now for the cut crease, I'm just gonna be using the Saem Concealer. Okay, to cut the crease. So I'm just gonna put a little bit on the back of my hand and use a brush to cut my crease. Clean it up a little bit more, but I'm just gonna do the other eye and I'll be right back. Okay, and now that we have this done, what I'm gonna do is put on translucent powder on the concealer so that it doesn't move around. So I'm just gonna use the same Coty Airspun powder. Okay, next we're gonna clean up and we're gonna soften up the eyes. So I'm gonna use this little definer brush and use the yellow eyeshadow from Colourpop and soften up the cut crease a little, just so that the crease isn't too harsh. Now we're gonna soften up the outer areas of my eyes with this shade from Colourpop. So I'm just gonna use the crease brush and I'm going to put it on the outer areas of my eyes to soften it up. See? I'm gonna brush the powder from under my eyes. The powder just served to catch the loose eyeshadow that fell on my face to not ruin my foundation. So now let's move on to eyeliner. I'm gonna be using this K palette liquid eyeliner. It's not that black, it's almost just a gray, but I don't want anything too harsh since we already did a cut crease. So I'm just gonna do my other eye and I'll be right back. Now we're gonna put a little bit more of this yellow eyeshadow under my eyes, starting from here. To darken it up a little, I'm gonna add a little bit of this color on my lower line too, because I feel like the yellow is a bit too bright. Just a little bit though. Like, if nagkaklase kita ngayon. All I've been doing is putting mascara on my brows to darken it. And that's pretty much it. I just put mascara to darken my hair and make it stand up. So now I'm just gonna move on with blush, and I'm just using this Nichido Blush in Cool Rum. It's another local Philippine brand. It's a very peachy color. Last but not least, I'm gonna be putting on highlighter, and I'm using the Ofra You Do You highlighter. It's a very, very golden highlighter. Jesus! Okay, so like what I was saying, I'm gonna be putting on highlighter. This is a very, very golden highlighter, and I love it. So, just a little bit goes a very, very long way. Oh God. I love this. A little bit on the nose. Then I'm going to get a detailer brush, and I'm going to put it on the inner corner of my eyes. Like that. I don't know if you guys can see, because I can't see my screen right now. Now, let's do lips. So I'm gonna be using the Sunnies Face matte lipstick in the shade Nudist. And I'm going to top that off with a little bit of this NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Abu Dhabi. So this is the finished look. So that was the finished eyeshadow look, and if you guys liked it, please like and subscribe.